Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be finishing up Bounty, and then if we have time, which we should because I don't have that many battles left, probably the Wild King teams, and maybe talking about spoilers a little bit. Spoiler video out now on the channel if you want to watch that. If it goes long, maybe do some delves, like difficult delves. So, let me get everything set up here. We'll get started on the bounty, get that finished up, then the Wild King, then other things. Let's see, what do I gotta do here? Live chat. Gotta find that. Do that. There's the team if you want to look at it. Just the typical Tigraki with a true damage helper there. Anything's fine with that. Corpse Mare, Rift Links, whatever floats your boat. Ogress, Chris Turtle, whatever you want to do. There's a certain amount of bounty troops that are good that people always use, and there's a bunch of them that are bad. And I've done a video on that before, like the top 10 bounty troops. So I've done that before as well. Yo, Elgins and Florian. Elgins was first, I think. Let me put it in live chat to make sure. Yeah, Elgins, #1. Florian, how's it going? Funky Town. Okay, I got live chat. That's the first step. That's the first step. I'm trying it a little bit later today as the summer goes. I'm going to try to start a little bit later every day. This was on purpose today. It's not because, you know, I woke up at like 7:30, so... get this here. Okay, got that. Come on, you stupid laptop. I did spoiler, so what's up next week? I forget already. I always forget, and I did the video yesterday, and I already forget. I think Phoenicia is coming, right? Suncrest, Nimbus Bow, Tower of Doom. So that should be good. A little break from the campaign. Break from the world event. So there won't be any scoring video tonight. Maybe I'll put out something else, though. So stay tuned. Let's go to battle. How's it going, Funky? How's everybody doing today? Sunday morning, church with the choir. Did you guys bring some Wild King teams? Alright, so here. I like to use the skulls, but this is a different kind of situation. We got the Valraven up top, and I probably need the sigils, so I might just go ahead and fire on them with the Tigraki. So I need to make sure that thing dies. My Soldier of Wrath's getting up next turn, so I'll be able to finish him off there. I'm not going to take the blue, though, because that would be dumb. Let's do Ogress. Alright, now let's just kill it off. I want to get that Valraven out of here. That might not be the most efficient thing, but we got to secure that bag. The bag the Valraven has in the corner there. Alright, we got this thing. I forgot to say this in the video, the bounty video. But, the Flora Fawn enchants an ally, so you got to pick an ally. I always pick Tigraki. I mean, it's pretty much common sense. But I always pick Tigraki there. Let's go Ogress, like if she's up, might as well. Man, this fan's making me cold. It's freaking the middle of the summer. Guess we do it again. We can enchant the other one. Alright, now we got Tigraki. We're going to shoot on something with the most armor. Yellow extra turn. Soldier's getting up next turn, so we don't take this blue. Or this blue. Let's take the brown. And the Flora Fawn's getting up a lot this battle. Usually only happens like once. Finish that guy off. That sounds suspect, doesn't it? Flora Fawn again? Wow. I don't know why she's getting up so much this battle. Ogress. Wow. I swear. Usually it only gets up like once. Let's keep casting it. Tigraki armor, ogress. Almost there. These 20 battles are a slog. Let's kill this guy. Now we can finish with skulls if we... right here. We win! Let me turn this fan off or something, or... what am I gonna do here? Gotta get comfortable. Gonna be on for at least an hour. Hey Chad, how's it going? Let me get back to the let's see. Funky says, enjoying the morning before I get super fire. What do you mean? L says, stupid tired from disturbed sleep, got yelled at 5 a.m. by one of the cats. That's funny. I feel you on that. I don't get very good sleep sometimes. You're supposed to, like, go to sleep and then not wake up for 8 hours, right? You're not supposed to wake up every 2 hours. It's annoying. Alright, we got skulls in 2 different locations here. I'm hoping they'll take one, so... let's do ogres. Well, now I just messed up the board. It's okay, though. Skulls aren't the main goal here. But let's take them. I like to take them for a little extra damage. Now we'll shoot this on the lizard. We'll finish it off. We'll do the Florifon on the Tigraki. Do ogress. I'm gonna take the skulls. It's gonna kill. Red extra turn. Tigraki armor. Soldier of Wrath, most likely. Yes. An ogress. Maybe skulls, yep. Let's go ogress. And hopefully finish them off. Yeah. Let her out back to bed. She's back in 5 minutes. That's funny. I've always wanted a cat, but I prefer to have them like outside cats that, you know, catch the mice and stuff, and if there's any mice, I don't know, just to, hopefully that's what they're doing. Like, I don't want to see it, and I don't want to know about it, but I'm hoping if there's any mice out there, they're getting them. Chad says, must be hot there, down there in Texas. Oh yeah, I bet you it's hot in Texas. Freaking Ohio's hot. Oh, got some skulls there. Nice. We got Tigraki. We could finish off the Valraven to make sure, but I think I'm going to risk it here and go after something else with more value. The lizard. Now we got the skulls, so that was a good risk. Florifon on Tigraki. Got this green. Got some more skulls. I'm gonna go ahead. Then soldier, we'll just do it on this since we already hit it. Ogress. You guys come up with any cool the Wild King teams? Kill that. Grab this. Tigraki that. Flora, nope. Ogress. Florifon's like your last priority. Enchant's nice and everything, but you know, it's only 2 mana a turn. Ogress. Tigraki. Go XN says, I usually use Stegosaur as tank and Tigraki plus Corpse Mare. That sounds alright. I just like Ogress because it does that big destroy and it's a tank. Or I like Chris Turtle because it makes a bunch of brown for Tigraki, and it's a tank, you know what I'm saying? So, does Stegosaur have any kind of mana generation? I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, like my tank and my mana generator are like one and the same, so That's why Ogress and Chris Turtle are so good. They do both. Yeah. They're not just a tank, or they're not just a mana generator. They do both. And you always have to have the bounty captain on the team, so that kind of one of your spots is already... So you got 3 spots for stuff that's actually useful. 90-degree heat, 90% humidity. How's it going, Shannon? Shannon, you're a legend. Thank you so much. $4.99. Get that train out of the station and on the tracks. It's been a few days, so it's needs some warming up today. Get the WD-40 out. Trying to breathe syrup. Ooh. Yeah, I got humidity here. You never really get used to it. It's just, it sucks. Humidity sucks. Makes you really sweaty. Like, I've been places where it's really hot, like Arizona and Florida and stuff. And, it's different. You definitely get sweaty, but you kind of have to move around to get sweaty. If you're in humidity, you can just be standing there, and you're going to be sweating. Let's see. We got Tigaraki. Go down here. Hit the thing with the most armor. Let's go Ogress. I kind of saved these battles for today. I could have been done a while ago. In case somebody wasn't done yet. Something to do that's topical. Alright, Soldier will go here because he doesn't do damage based off armor or anything. So might as well get that guy dead with skulls or something. Guess Florifon on Tigraki. Makes like a goat noise. Did you hear that? How come the deer makes a goat noise? That is a deer, right? Makes like a lamb or a goat noise for some reason. Bah! There we go. That was the plan. Kill that with skulls. Do this. Do that. Maybe they didn't have like a... I don't know what would a deer... What kind of noise would a deer make, I guess, is what they were probably thinking. Let's just make it a goat. Let's make it a lamb, a sheep. Let's go to Graki. And we got this. We got this. Let's do this. Shannon, you're a freaking legend. You're the conductor of the train. You got it out on the tracks and starting to move. I really appreciate that. Happy Sunday, says Glorfindel. Robert's here. Yo, Robert, how's it going? Elgin says, been having some fun with Wrath, the Wild King, Salinas, Doom Scythe, Talon Banner, Bard. That sounds alright. I might try that one. I mean, that sounds good because you got everything. Wrath is good. Wild King is the troop. Doom Scythe turns yellow to skulls. Salinas is 50% start. That's a good... Sounds good. No new Wild King team, just using Rope Dart for level 12 Explorer. There you go. Robert says, finally cleared All-Seeing Eye level 500 Pure Faction. Nice work. And you've been a member for 24 months. First day out. Reaper. Hey, the gamer dude. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I'm doing alright. Just, slogging through this YouTube life. Elgin says, Deer has identity issues. Shannon says, I spent 4 years at Fort Bragg. It was moist. Yeah, that's pretty much how to describe it. Freaking moist. Okay, so I need to do 31,000. That's like, what, 6 more battles? So not too many. Not as bleedy as a goat. Well, it's more like a sheep or a lamb, I guess. Elle says, I know stags make a horrendous noise. No idea about does, though. Well, actually, deer sound just like... Go for it. I don't know what a deer sounds like. I've never been right next to a deer. I've ran into a deer with my car. Does that count? It was very late at night. It was very late at night. I was driving in the woods. It was snowing out. It was very icy on the road. And then a deer decided to run out in front of my car, too. So then I slam on the brakes. I slide. The deer does a little dance. And then I nail it with my car. And then it goes sliding like 100 feet on the ground because it's icy. And then it gets up and just prances away. I don't think I even killed it. Who knows, though, because it could have pranced away into the woods and died a slow death. I hope not, though. I tried to stop, and if it wasn't snowing, I wouldn't have hit it, because I slid. I was like at a full... My tires were locked up, and I was sliding, and I hit it. So I wasn't even going full speed, so hopefully it lived. Ugh, but it did a little bit of damage to the front end of my car. It's actually an SUV at the time, so it sucks for the deer. That's the only time I ever hit a deer, too. One time. Because I'd be looking. Especially around here, man. I remember my driving instructor when I was, like, taking my driving test. He said something that stuck with me for my whole life. He's like, you don't just look at the road. I know this is common sense, but it, like, stuck with me. You don't just look at the road. You got to look at the side of the road. You got to look at, like, everything. You don't just stare straight ahead at the freaking concrete. You're looking to the side on the left. You're looking to the side on the right. You're looking at everything all at once. That way, if something moves in your peripheral vision, you know to look over there, you know? That's why so many people get in wrecks near their house, because they got, like, it's programmed into their brain. They've seen it so many times that tricks them. Let's kill this guy. Let's see here. Ogress. These battles are a slog, man. They make you use these troops. Let's get this guy. Can't just use like a quick clear. You gotta use bounty troops. It's worth it though. You get good rewards. Ogress. Let's go here. Finish him off. L says, used to go wild camping a lot. Favorite woodland spot was surrounded by deer. Scared the pee out of me the first time I heard a stag in the middle of the night. Dang. What up, Boomstick? Robert said, used to live in PA. We used deer whistles to scare them off the edge of the road. Dude, they aren't scared of nothing. Then we got these geese. I think they're geese. And they just walk in the middle of the road. They don't even care. They're not even scared of cars. They're going across the road, you're stopping, or you're running them over. Like, they don't care. Let's go, Ogress. And I've seen dead ones. Like, there are... I'm telling y'all. The foot out the window hillbilly truck driver is not stopping for those ducks, unfortunately. I will stop for the ducks. But the foot out the window hillbilly is not stopping. It's like a game to them or something. It's sick. So I see him laying on the side of the road occasionally. Billy Bob in the back with the shirt off is like, there's 10 points. There's 10 points. Get him, Frank. Frank's like, hold on, let me put my shoe on. Sad. Bang. Then we got like the mallard ducks. Got those too. Some swan, like Billy Madison. Is that Billy Madison where he says, hello, swan? Or what is it, penguin? I don't know. Let's see, this. That. We win. Degen says, done well on bounty, got all rewards except the 80k one. I'm just replaying level 15. That's good. I think you can make it. I don't think you need... Depends how far up in the shop you buy and everything. Like, I remember doing that back in the day. I would stop wherever I started dying. So if I started losing troops, I would go back one or two, and I would just repeat that one over and over. I forget to say that sometimes because, you know, it's been so long, and I've been doing 20s for the last, like, probably 20 bounties in a row. But I used to do that too. I would stop at 16. I would stop at 12. Like, wherever I started dying. So if you got low stats and you're a low-level player, don't feel bad if you have to, like, repeat 15 over and over, or 12 or 13. Just get as far as you can. Do what you can do. And I think you can even make it to reward 20. You might have to buy up a little further in the shop. But most people go to like tier 5 anyway. I only go to tier 4 because I got tons of blue orbs. But yeah, that's a way to do it. And you don't even have to use... If you really don't want to, you don't have to use all bounty troops. Like, if you're having trouble, you could take one bounty troop off, put your hero on, and try it that way. People used to do Yao Gui. They would do Yao Gui instead of one of the bounty troops. The only reason they stopped doing that was because we got potions. So bounty... We used to have to do bounty without potions back in the day. But as soon as they put potions in the game... I know some of y'all are out there are probably like, what? There was not potions? Yeah, at one point there was no potions in the events. And you had to just do it. And so people would use Yao Gui or their hero mixed with bounty troops. But ever since the potions got added, it's like way easier. So you might as well use all bounty troops and get the full score. That was on like level 20. Like, people used all bounty troops until they started having trouble. Then they would switch to Yao Gui or your hero or something. This was a couple years ago, I think. I should make a video where I like do the history of Gems of War or something. Like, back in the day, we used to walk to school both ways in the snow uphill. We didn't have potions. We didn't have your little baby potions back in the day. We didn't have no weapon perks or class talents. We had bad graphics back in the day. Actually, I kind of like the old graphics. That's one thing about me. I'll never get caught up on graphics on any game. Like, I wish my Everquest game, I wish I could use the terrible graphics that came with it when it first came out. That's what I want. If I'm playing like an RPG, I don't care if it looks like freaking Final Fantasy 1. I care more about like the gameplay, the mechanics, the difficulty. I don't care what my eyeballs are seeing, unless it's just terrible, I guess. Like, so bad that it's distracting. Maybe then. Like, I would play Final Fantasy Tactics right now. And that has, like, pretty bad graphics. I would go play Diablo 1. I would do that. I would play Doom. I don't need to be playing Doom 8000. I can play Doom 1 and be fine. Doom 8000 with 84 million bits. Elgin's Toy, you're a freaking legend. Thank you so much. Robert, you're a legend too. So Robert with the 4.99, Elgin's with the 5. Elgin's, you're always the third one. You want to be the cook. I think you just wait for 2 people so you can be the cook. I'm on to you. No, I'm just kidding. Robert, you're the conductor's spotter. You know, you're the co-pilot, helping them out. Last line of defense. L is the cook, the karate, the bodyguard. Steven Seagal karate. What was I watching the other day? There was some like old... I saw Steven Seagal on something. Then I was watching some old... I can't remember right now. It's like some old show, and I can't remember what it was. Why'd I do that? Oh well. Works out. I watch all kinds of crap, so I always forget. Okay, Flora Fun on Tigraki. Only reason I start her down here is because she's going to pull herself to the front anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I'll let Tigraki grab some brown first. Off the explosion or whatever. He's the main dude we want to get up anyway, so... She's going to pull herself to the front no matter what. Unless you just don't cast her, I guess, but then why do you got her on your team? Tigraki... Let's go this brown. Big brown, flush it down. Soldier. Ogress. And got this red. Got this brown. And we got this purple. I'll go Tigraki on some armor. Ogress. Skull, sure. Get the kill. Ooh, wow. That's the lowest health she's ever had right there. They hit her with skulls like 3 times in a row. Glorfindel says everybody was kung fu fighting. Hold on, what are my computers? Hold on, my computer screwing up here. Stop it. What are you doing? It's got a mind of its own. Alright. You have that issue with grouse and pheasants around here. They just loiter in the middle of the road like a car ain't nothing. Stop looking at me, Schwan. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Y'all think I'm gonna make it? I gotta do 2 more battles. I don't know. I could go backwards if I wanted to. Do some easier battles. Or I could do, use more sigils. I don't talk about that stuff much because I don't do it much. Maybe we'll do it in the next battle. Because if you have leftover sigils, why not use them? So you can give yourself more stats. Or you can go back and just do easier battles. If you have enough, if you have like more than you need, more sigils than you need. I just touched my mic, by the way. In case you heard something there. Big Blue. I'm gonna shoot on the first guy, since it don't matter how much armor he has. Flora Fawn on Tigraki. Let's go brown. Okay. Keep going brown, because I want it to bleed down into the Tigraki. We'll go Skulls. I haven't lost a troop or a battle or anything like that this whole time. So... just by the way. I don't know how long it's been since I lost a bounty battle. It's probably been a while. Stop looking at me, Swan. Robert, you're a legend. Elgins is a legend. Chad says, I see deer all the time going to and from work. Yeah, especially early in the morning late at night. They're not usually running around in the middle of the day, but sometimes they are, if you're going down the right road. You ever see like there's one runs across the street, and then like the other one, it wants to real bad, but here comes your car. And then do you ever think like, man, I hope they found each other? Like, because the one will run back the other way, and the other one's already went across, and it's like going full speed. And then your car like splits up their, you know? Like, man, I hope that deer found that other deer. Because the one deer turned around because your car went by, and it ran the other way. But they were both trying to cross the street. The one in front got across, and it kept going. And then the other one had to stop and wait for you. So it turned around and ran the other way. Now you just split up some friends, man. Are they going to ever fight each other again? It's going to be a movie. It's like The Fox and the Hound. It's like Homeward Bound. Those two rhyme. Remember Homeward Bound? The animals that get lost and they have to go find their house. They gotta, like, go on an adventure. Homeward Bound. Alright. Let's hit the Vow Raven. I don't think I need it. I forgot to do my thing where I was getting extra sigils. So now I just wasted sigils. Wasting time. So I'm talking about Homeward Bound. Instead of getting my bounty done. Did the two deer ever find each other again? What if they were soulmates? You just split them up with your car. I'm gonna get out and tell them, hey, your buddy went that way. I saw him, he ran through, he went over there. Go ahead, I won't run you over, I promise. I let the ducks go, you know? I'll stop my car. I'll stop a whole line of traffic so they can all walk through. Even though they're a-holes. But, you know, it's like a cat. You appreciate the a-holeness. You can relate. I can relate to the geese. I can relate to the cats. You know they're a-holes, but it's kind of like you guys with me, probably. Like, I'm an a-hole, but you relate with me. Like, yeah, he's like that goose that walks across the street and doesn't give a F. He's like that cat outside that if you pick it up, it'll scratch you. But I relate with that. I relate with that. I'm that too. That's how I feel about, like, cats and stuff. I don't know if I want to own one, but I relate to them. Like, yeah, you're cool. I feel ya. I like when people are like, dogs, you come home and they're licking all over you, jumping on you. They're excited to see you. They're like, yay, my owner's home. I'm so happy. Let's play. Then, like, you come home if you have a cat, and the cat's like, here's this asshole again. Jeez, why does he always have to come home? Alright. Got it. Wasted a bunch of sigils. Dear friend to all. That's like me. To all. Alright. L says, bot to tier 4, cleared it yesterday. Good luck with Ravens. I didn't even need them, man. Like, I did, look at this. I did tier 4. So it's no problem. If you ever want to do tier 4, I don't recommend it because you have to use like 2 minor blues. But I finished it fine. I got 4 sigils left. I could have did it yesterday, I guess. I could have got it done on a Saturday. Like, I had enough turns. So that's the only thing I was worried about when I was doing less tiers. I was like, am I going to have enough turns or not? But I did hit every single Vow Raven. I didn't miss any. But that's bounty over with. So, ooh, I got to get this. Sir Botlet. What do you think that top hat is for? Is he like a butler? Or is he just like a... I don't know. High society. Sir Botlet is high. He's naked, though. He only has a hat on. He's not wearing pants. So how is he high society if he doesn't wear pants? So I think he's a weird butler with no pants on. I know he's a robot, but why is he wearing a hat then? If he's wearing a hat, then he should wear pants. Or shoes. Not even wearing shoes. Like, why is he wearing a hat? To protect his metal head? Don't pick it apart, man. What are we doing now? Okay, so the Wild King. Let's see what I did. I forget. I don't even remember where I put it. Here it is. Doom Scythe, Wild King, King Salinas, Moon Rabbit. Bard class, double yellow purple, minus brown. Does the audio sound okay, y'all? Got the fan, I feel like I'm screaming. My computer's being dumb. It tells me I have more chat messages, but it won't let me go down. There it goes. Hold on. Glorfindel. Glorfindel's a legend. So we have Shannon driving. We have Robert co-piloting. We have Elgin's guarding the door. We got Glorfindel shoveling the shite. See? L's always third, Glorfindel's always fourth. Because Glorfindel always shovels the shite. And L always is the cook. That's sweet, though. The shite shoveler back in town. You got it. Degen says, in Bounty Shop just got up to 200 gems. One as saving gems for Tower of Doom for whatever weapon is there. Back up to 900 gems now. That's not bad. I know you're not like... You just started playing the game like a few months ago, right? So having 900 gems, that's pretty good. Yo, Mr. Tazmaster, how's it going? L says, didn't lose any. This was pretty easy peasy. Chat says, yeah, there's always two deer. I slow down when I see just the one first. Yeah, same here. Sinny the relatable a-hole. Yo, Tim, what's up, man? Kinda got a... I wanna... Never mind. Glorfindel, it's a smokestack, not a hat, you freak. What are you talking about, man? That was a hat. Let me go see. Now you want me to... Now I want to go see this smokestack. Maybe I'm a smokestack. Smoking some stack. What's his name? Sir Botlet? Let's see if I can upgrade him. No. I was making fun of his hat the whole time. Maybe it's not a hat. That'd be the story of my life. Where'd he go? There he is. It looks like a hat. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess you can... If I paste my eyeballs to the screen, I can see that it might be a smokestack or something. He's definitely posing like he's wearing a hat, though. You know what I mean? That smokestack isn't very, secure to his noggin. There's some space there in between his forehead and the smokestack. Shouldn't that be flush? It's definitely stylized to look like a hat, that's for sure. I think if it was a workable smokestack, it would be flush. The smoke is going to escape out that hole right there by his forehead. So, I don't know, man. It's not a workable smokestack. Hey, Tim. I summoned a demon. Audio is okay? That's good. technically, it's a smokestack. Just kidding. Degen said started playing maybe 6 to 8 months ago as dad got me into it, but I improved by watching your videos. That's awesome. Yo, King, how's it going? I need some brain pills, whatever King's taking. He's been a smarticle lately. Alright, let's get into this Wild King stuff. Alright, let's see here. That's usually when I lose y'all, though. Like, you get too smart for me and you take off. You want to go teach somebody else. I need to start acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I keep my friends. Alright, let's see. No Moon Rabbit. So, I don't know. What should we do then? We got purple and brown, but we don't use brown. Could take some red, get King Salinas, but he's only really there for his 50% start. We got purple. I'm gonna go purple. It's closer. Closer. Got this red. Got King Salinas. I always feel like I'm saying weenus when I say that. King Salinas sounds like weenus. Whatever a weenus is. Let's go with this. I didn't have alignment, so that was very stupid. Now you're gonna watch my hero die. Okay. We don't have the rabbit still. Go with the weenus. I need the Wild King, man. He's just sitting there yelling at him, at his armor. Why is he doing that? He's gonna let my hero die. It's his fault. I just did an extra turn. I was frozen. 2 mistakes now. This should be okay. I think I'll still win. Even with this poor performance. Oops, I should have shot the other guy. I made like 3 mistakes in this battle. I don't PvP much. Cool! Here you go. Have some skulls. Here you go, sir. Go ahead and hit me. There we go. At least I won. Who cares? Tim said you said relatable a-hole. I had to say hi. Degen says, going to guess I started watching you at least 3 to 4 months ago, but followed your advice on teams, delves, and stuff for several months. I didn't know about the Dungeon Gym offer, for example. That's good. You're lagging? I hope I'm not lagging. That'd be bad. The worst person that could lag right now would be me, because then everybody's affected. Alright, let's do this again so I can have an actual good battle. Maybe I should change my medals. We got a 50% start with the King Salinas. We got an empowered converter, so we don't need Anu. So I'm gonna go all season. Like those tires. Like them tires. Alright. Oh, I know what I was watching that I wanted to tell y'all about. It was, I was watching a dude live streaming for the first time. He was having trouble, like, talking to his chat and talking about the game and reading, like, the game stuff. And I forgot how, like, hard it is because I've been doing it so long. I just, like, stop and read it, and then I'll go back to the game, then I'll stop and read it and go back to the game. That's probably not the best thing, but I don't know. I like cater to the chat, I guess. Be the way to talk about it. At least every once in a while, you gotta stop and, like, catch up. Then people feel ignored if you don't. I've been there. Bang. Degen said name some teams after the troop I'm missing. For example, Nimbus Bow due to having 3 finesses. We'll get that on Monday. Or Doom Dax Wild Queen for another class name. You'll probably get Doom Scythe as well. Yeah, Nimbus Bow's coming through on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a Suncrest week next week, I'm pretty sure. I do the spoilers. I do Switch too. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but I think PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation is Suncrest, and Switch is Blighted Lands. Let's fight old Tony here. Tony Baloney. I'll try your guys' teams after this, especially if I win. Oops. Should have took that brown out of there, stupid. Worked out though. That was a quick battle. Yeah. Nimbus Bow and Phoenicia are the main things next week. And Vault Event. Early on, it's Nimbus Bow and Phoenicia. Later on, and Tower of Doom. Later on, Vault Event. Maybe I should do my Gems of War After Dark this upcoming weekend. Alright, let's try some of your guys' teams. I don't know what this is. The Wild King. Another The Troop. Let's go get them. I could type it in, but I don't know. I don't. Okay, we got the main dude. Let's try L's team first. Yeah, King, just let me know what your team is, and I'll try it after this. I'm gonna try L's team. I think she posted it first. Boomstick says, my Gems of War cherry was popped with Loot Wizard, but found Senny shortly after. Been playing almost 2 years now. You're the coolest guy ever, Boomstick. L missed the spoiler video. I think some of y'all did, but I had to put it out yesterday because of Copycat Sally. So, it sucks because I want to put it out on Sunday because it's more relevant to put it out Sunday. People aren't really looking for spoilers on Saturday. They're still thinking about Bounty and the Wild King and stuff, but you know how it goes. I gotta adjust to the... Yeah, I know. Alright, so you said Wrath. That one's undeniable for the defenders out there. What am I doing? Base rarity. Legendary. Wrath. There we go. I should have just took something off the other team and put on Wrath. Stupid idiot. Doom Scythe. Where is it? And then King Salinas. Venus. I'm like 5. King Salinas. Wrath. The Wild King, Salinas, Scythe. It's a good idea. The Scythe uses purple, so it's not being blocked. Maybe, like this, but... Let's try it. You said Bard class. And banner. I don't know if you said a banner. Let me see. Talon banner. Talon banner. Double yellow, green, minus blue. Got brown, yellow, green, blue, red. Yeah, that's all. That's good. That's fine. I might minus red, because King Salinas isn't like... You know what I mean? He's just there for his 50% start. So if I was gonna look for a banner, just for example, I'd probably go like this. Maybe do that. Something like that. Yours is fine, though. I always pick the color that I don't need the most. If I'm using all the colors, I'll pick the color like of the troop that is doing the least. King Salinas is doing the least. He's just starting everybody with 50% mana. Let's clear filter. Go back to Talon banner. But sometimes it's more important to do the +2/+1 or whatever that you want and not worry about it. But I always think I'm minusing first. I don't know why. Like, what can I minus? See how it goes. King says, Senny, did you try the team with the Wild King and a proxy? It's working good in Explore 12 so far. I will try it. You just let me know the complete team and I will try it right now. Degen says, I like Persistence team as well, but not as loopy as Finesse. As far as I remember, Switch wasn't a good week. Yeah, Switch had a crappy week, I think. They have to do Arena. They have to do World Event and Campaign still. They have Blighted Lands, which has, like, no good mythics and no good weapons. I think they have, like, Diabolist or something. Like, everything's crappy. The only positive is Blighted Lands is a Magic Kingdom, I guess. That's, like, the technically guy thing to say. Well, actually, Amnesia is good because she resides in a Magic Kingdom, sir. Actually, technically... Amnesia is actually technically, she resides in a Magic Kingdom, technically. So, you know, let's see. Let's get up the Wild King. He's the dude. Going for him. Ooh. Yeah, I love Wrath because he makes a little explosion whenever you match skulls. It's only a little explosion, but it definitely helps. Yeah, Persistence is fun. It's got a Devour. But remember, it goes Finesse, Ferocity, Cunning, Persistence. That's what I would say anyway. You could argue, though, that Cunning and Persistence, you could flip-flop those, I guess. Ferocity just has the perfect weapon and the perfect class. Finesse just has that 6 mana when there's a storm active thing. They got these little perks that make them the top 2. Chad says, nice boomstick. Yeah, someone in my guild told me about Senny. I've been playing for over 2 years now. You're getting to be a vet. Alright. Blue into brown, into brown. Yellow. I don't know. I might have missed something there. We could try it, but there's not a lot of yellow. I kind of want to wait. Let's just knock that barrier. Let's try it now. I think that was a good idea. And... could do Weenus, or we could do this. I like it, L. What did I do that... So I had, Moon Rabbit instead, huh? So as long as you get that team going, that's always the problem with Wrath teams, is like mana. But it seems fine. I'm gonna try it again. Then I'm gonna do a King's team. Degen says, in my case, was searching Gold Farm team when found Sinny. After that, I looked up his 2019 Delve videos and then his top 5 Underworld teams and Guardian teams. I know, I have all kinds of videos these days. Anything you can think of, pretty much. I've done gem farming. I've done gold farming, soul farming, Delve guides. Almost anything you could think of. If you just go to my channel, go to my search bar, type in anything, I probably did it at some point. It's to the point where the game has changed so much that I need to redo some of them. Like that Delve guide, for example. I did that so long ago, and now they just did that update. Like, I almost have to redo it. Everything still applies, though. It's just easier now, basically. It's like the opposite of the beginner guides. The beginner guides, it was easier back then, and now it's harder, supposedly. Delves, it was harder back then, and now it's easier. I'd rather have it that way than the beginner way. Why they gotta make it harder on beginners for? That's when you, like, rope people in and you get them addicted. Why are you gonna make it harder? Supposedly. Unless I'm just talking to people that don't know what they're doing. I mean, some people don't see this as an RPG. You gotta see it as an RPG, not a match 3. I swear people look at this game and they think it's Candy Crush or something. Alright, blue to brown, yellow to skulls. We don't have it, but let's do this. Blue to brown, yellow to skulls. Let's do this. You almost don't even need the Doom Scythe, you know? Because you already got the Wrath. You can almost do like a different weapon. I don't know if I've casted it yet. Maybe once. Let's go like this. Red. We got this. Yeah, you almost don't even need that scythe. You could put something else on there that would help everything else. It's a good team. Like, I don't want to change that team that just won a bunch of times in a row, but just thinking out loud. Like, I didn't need that scythe. Could do, like, Reflection of Good. Same color and everything. Then you could barrier your Wrath so it's even more durable. Have more mana generation. I almost want to try it with a Reflection of Good. Unless it's doing something with its talents. Does have a Bone Storm. But so does he. A little bit redundant with the scythe, but can't hurt, and it just won a bunch. Just thinking out loud here. Sometimes I'm not right. I'm gonna try this. See what happens. Kings everywhere. We got King Forever, we got the Wild King, we got King Salinas. Alright, Chad, have a good day at work, man. Mr. Taz says, hey, Sinny, would you suggest any of the Mythic troops in the PS4 Soulforge this week? Oh, I'll go take a look. I forget. I'm already on next week. I forget what's in there. I think it was a big pass, though, right? I'll definitely take a look for you, though. That's what I'm here for. If you guys have any questions. Let's go this. And now we can use this on this. Now it's got a barrier, it's submerged, it's got reflect, it's got enchant. Just an idea. You don't have to use it, but one more time. Travis says, try Mountain Crusher, Cockatrice, Yasmin's Chosen, the Possessed King. I mean, we're doing the Wild King teams right now, but we can do that later if I have time for sure. Just stick around. Glorfindel says, well, actually, technically, you know, Fouling Valdes is a meta mythic because... Degen says, out of 4 Guardians, Persistence is only one I have weapon for, but will change tomorrow with Nimbus Bow. That's a good point. Like, if you only have Lupine's Edge or Stone Slicer, I get it. Drager says, Sinnycool, just got my worm run, pure 500. I just did that too, I think. I did it on video. I'm going to put that out later today, I think. Not soon enough for you, though. You already did it. Good job. Congratulations. Got the Wild King. Ooh, look at all that juicy yellow. Then they screwed it up. Now they're killing me. What are they doing? Then I just destroyed them, so oh well. Alright, who's got the next team? Wait, let's go check the Soul Forge. That's easy. We can do that real fast. For, Degen, right? Or, I mean, Mr. Taz. Sorry, Mr. Taz. Let me grab my tribute. 27, that's pretty good. I think 34 is the max, maybe? You see how my gold's down a little bit? That's because I did the Underworld. I think I did Worm Run. I definitely did Dark Pits. Or no, I did Worm Run, I did Deathless. I haven't done Pure Faction yet. Or no, it was Werewoods. Yeah, it wasn't Worm Run, but I had my eye on Worm Run. I had my eye on your worm. I already did Worm Run. Oh, that was the other day, right? Or no, I already did this one. Back in the day. And you were oh, you asked for the team and then I gave it to you. I remember now. Sorry. Got so much going on, I forget stuff. I did Dark Pits. Remember I was trying it the other day? I got it done. I'm gonna put out a video. I think it took me like 2 more tries. It wasn't immediately. I didn't up my horde any though. I did fine with 178. Somebody said somebody did like 255 or something crazy. I did fine with 178. I did change my team though to something else. Anyway, Soul Forge for Mr. Taz. I wanted to look at this anyway, make sure I wasn't missing any weapons. Alright. Queltzama's okay. Will of Nisha, technically Silverglade, right? Yasmin is solid, but not like a top 10. Wolf Garrick is terrible. I think, probably Queltzama's like the best as far as in a battle. Because you can kind of loop with it. It's not easy though. It's not the easiest thing, but it does loop a little bit. It's a Divine Strix. But that's like a B tier mythic, a B minus, a C plus. It's better than above average, but it's not top 10 or top 15 or anything like that. And then you got Yasmin's probably next as far as doing battle with the team, not talking about kingdom levels and power. Because she can also loop with green and tangles right there when matching green. So she'd be second best as far as doing battle on a team. Will of Nisha, only perk for her is the Silver Glade Association, the Magic Kingdom. If you're crafting mythics because of a kingdom power, then you probably already have all the top 10s. You probably already have, you know, you're probably end game type of dude. So if you're looking at still crafting top 10s, looking at like kingdom level and power as far as crafting mythics, that should be done after you got all the top 10s, not before. So the technically people are the people that probably already have every single top 10. And then it's when I'm comparing mythics like this to each other. Like, Zama or Will of Nisha or Yasmin's chosen. Somebody always says, well, Silverglade is a Magic Kingdom. If there was High King Iron Gut or Ironhawk, they wouldn't say it, though, because those are top 10s. And then Wolf-Garrick is definitely the worst. And then as far as legendaries, I think they're all pretty bad. Or they're all, like, really average at best. Weapons. Twin Claws, remember. Rope Dart, remember. Rope Dart's the main thing. Like, head and shoulders above everything else. ×2. Rope Dart, if you don't have it, get it today. Please. Ooh, see, look. I need this. I'm glad I was looking. Thank you, Mr. Taz. I would have missed that. And then Twin Claws after that. So, you got Rope Dart, you got Twin Claws, and then everything else, like, because those are so cheap. And especially, Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game, so if it costs 1,000 diamonds, you should still craft it. But Twin Claws is like a good weapon that's cheap, and that's part of the appeal, is that it's cheap. It's not as good as Rope Dart or anything, but it's just cheap. And you might as well grab it, type of stuff. Alright, good team L. Grats, Dragor. New Delve guide would be awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll have to, like, do a whole new one. Right now, I'm kind of concentrating on getting all my level 500 Pure Faction Deathless stuff done, and I'll probably put videos out on that. But once I'm done with that, maybe I'll make a whole new Delve guide or something. It doesn't change too much. That's why I say the old one's still fine, because it doesn't change too much. It more changed on like the high end, not the low end. Drager, yeah, the skulls. Oh man. Taz says, so I made the right choice when I decided not to use my diamonds this week. Yeah, as long as you got Rope Dart. Drager says I used HKI this weekend, still awesome. Of course he is, man. He's like the best Delve troop. Whenever, you could say Zul'Goth, but whenever you can use High King Iron Gut, you use both of them. Because he's still amazing. Mr. Taz got Rope Dart. Rope Dart. I was looking at Maka's Hi Guys, and I said Rope Dart. That sounds like gout. Glorfindel, what's up, Maka? If you can't use greed because of a restriction, that Corbin half-elf dude is pretty good. A gold farting team, that'd be sick. Just farting out gold. Alright, King Forever, if you're here, man. Let me, what's your team, man? I know you said, Yavendra, but I don't know, like, the full team. Arc Proxy Yavendra. Awesome, Tim. Tim got a Sea of Sorrow done. Less than average horde. Alright, so our Proxy Avendra. She should be right here. Wow, yeah. Anything that converts yellow, because the Wild King is going to make a bunch of yellow and skulls. So then anything that then converts those yellow to skulls should be good. So Wrath, Doom Scythe, our Proxy Avendra, anything that like one thing. You don't want to like go crazy with it. I would say one troop to help with that. Because if you got two, then you're already doing it. You're getting rid of all the yellow and turning them into skulls, and now the other guy's not going to be able to do anything like the Wrath and Doom Scythe situation. Like, Wrath is already going to do it, so why? You don't need more than one. The Wild King doing his thing, and then another troop to turn the leftover yellow into skulls. I don't know if King's still here. But we can try this. Let me see if I can figure it out. I'll throw him on the bottom first of all. So purple, brown, yellow. I don't know. Let's just try this, I guess. Bard class. Oh, Celestial Flask, Thrall, the Wild King, and Arc Proxy. Okay, thank you. Good job, L.
They shall feel my fury.
So he's not using King Salinas? The Weenus? How many times is he gonna say that? That's what mods are for, you know? Go help. It's like, you ever watch Joe Rogan? He's got like the guy that looks stuff up on Google for him. It just helps everything. Like, why have me here floundering around looking for stuff if somebody can help? Thrall. So, Celestial Flask, Thrall, the Wild King. Banner. Alright, we got 2 blue, we got 2 purple, we got 2 yellow. We got red, blue, purple, green, yellow, brown. We have everything. So, I would probably want to minus maybe brown. Brown or red. Let's just see what we got here. Double blue, yellow, that's cool. Might go with this. Frostfire. I guess we don't have to be barred now either, but it is a 50% start. Could do like a purple storm. Nah, we don't want purple storm. I think bard's fine, because it doesn't really screw up the team with some storm. I don't think. And then we could take advantage of the Wild King making the yellow storm. And then the Uber Doomskull thing. Let's just try this. Alright, so here comes the 3rd Wild King team today. Actually 4th if you count me substituting Reflection of Good. Oh yeah, you said it was lagging earlier. I feel you. It's all good. I see you now, man. Here's your team right here. Oh, let's see. Usually when you're using Thrall, you want to take purple. Because it's only 6 mana cost. You get him up, and he gets everybody else up. Or at least somebody. Now we got the Flask. Let's do this first. We were frozen, what an idiot. Made a mistake. And this is frozen, so the extra turn's not gonna happen. So let's do this. Now we're entangled. And frozen, that's annoying. I almost just have to do it because we're just gonna start losing. I need to do some damage. Just gonna have to fight through it. I could do the flask and then blow it up with Thrall. I always forget about that. But usually you want the extra turn to do that. Dang, my dudes are about to die. Ooh. Dang, man, we went up against a beast here, sorry. And I made a mistake early. Wow, that sucked. Alright, Wild King is free. Maybe we can still pull it off. Let's kill this guy. Alright, they just have Consort. Let's hope we can take care of him. That was a close one. Still close, because he could instant kill. Purple, come on, man. Okay, we got the Wild King. Ooh, how'd we miss? Woo! Pulled it off, man. They must have had Elementalist or something on that team, because I got all tangled up. Maybe I should do Orpheus. Or a different class or something. Let's go throw Orpheus on that team. Learn from our mistakes. Let's try it again. We'll try to play it the right way this time. Orpheus, anyone? You have 2 equipped as standard these days? It's not a bad idea in, like, PvP. You're not gonna find that the AI is gonna... You know, the AI isn't gonna use Elementalist, right? Because they don't have a hero most of the time. And anytime you're doing PvP, you gotta think about it, yeah. I wouldn't equip them, like, on your global forever. Like, when you're doing Adventure Board, Dungeon, Difficulty 12, or Underworld, or Events and stuff, you don't need the Orpheus then. But if you're doing any kind of PvP, yeah, for sure. You could just stick them on and never take them off. Unless you have the Queen Beatrix or something to cleanse. Then you don't. Then you're just being redundant, but... Let's grab the purple. Green extra turn. Brown into purple. Getting Thrall up first of all. Let's get rid of this green. Trying to make more yellow. How do we miss? Like, there was so much yellow next to so many skulls. That was crazy. Alright, now I want to get up Thrall and then cast the flask, but it's not happening. Trying for that red up top. That's the only bad thing about the flask. If you don't get it, then the enemy gets it. So it seems like a OP weapon, but it can backfire. If you can't explode it right after. So you almost want to, like, save it till you can. Like right now. I'm going to save Thrall. Until I get the flask. Then I'm going to try. But then I don't know. We could get you Avenger up, I guess. But you're supposed to go like this. You know? And now we can do that, yeah. As long as you do everything in the right order. Potions, you want to put them on the board, have an extra turn, and then use something to explode the board. That way you hit them, and they go off. I just learned that a couple weeks ago because I didn't get Celestial Flask because I don't pay for anything in this game. So it took me forever to get Celestial Flask. So it's kind of like Sparkinator right now. Like, I don't have them because I don't spend any money. I'm totally free to play, so I can't even put out a video on Sparkinator because I don't have it. I'm trying to be the free-to-play champion, and sometimes that's a bad thing for my channel. But it's a good thing in other ways, so I'll take the good with the bad. Sucks when you don't get up right away. Okay, here we go. Give me some purple now. Give me some purple. Come on. Where are you at? Up here. Alright. By the time I get it, like, I don't need the mana. Except for Yavendra. Ooh, it's gonna make a bunch of yellow. That's gonna be sweet. Might as well do this, right? It's like a guarantee. Yeah, this is fun. Ooh, we got this again. It did yellow again. That's lucky. It does like a random color. We got yellow twice in a row. Yo, Chad, you're the man. Freaking legend. Marty McFly on the side on the hoverboard. Appreciate you, dude. Freaking legend. Clip bow. Alright, let's do it one more time so I can actually show it. Okay, big old green. We want purple. Here it is. It killed our hero. Oh, yeah, baby. It's one of those stupid teams, dude. They don't even have their hero or nothing. It's one of them troll teams. What an a-hole. One trophy PvP troll. Now I'm dead, dude. Got rid of that at least. I don't think I can pull this one off, y'all. Gonna try. Oh man. Ooh. Of course. Well, whatever. I had to go one more, didn't I? Now I can't end on a loss. It was one of those a-hole teams. You have to entangle? Well, I'd have to change my class then, I guess. Okay. This is a good start. Bunch of green. It's hard to get the Avenger up sometimes. Let's just do it. Cool. Yeah, it won most of the time. It only got beat by a troll team. We would have to counter with Entangle. If I would have scouted, I could have maybe done something. Not that I would have, but most people scout every time. And you might have known to entangle there if you had scouted. Still an a-hole move by that person. Alright, anything else? Root trap, rope dart. Easy peasy. Oops. So somebody else had a team up top. Let me go find it. They wanted me to try something. Travis. Are you still here, Travis? Where do you want me to try that at? Let's go PvP, I guess. Ooh, I like that team. Ooh, I like that team. That's kind of weird. I don't think that's a real team. Kenny Mix, how's it going? Sure thing, let me try Travis's team here in case he's still watching, but probably not because I took so long to get to it. Cockatrice, Yasmin's Chosen, the Possessed King. I should just say, hey, are you still here? And then if they're still here, do it, but I'm gonna go ahead anyway. Yasmin's Chosen, the Possessed King. Yasmin's Chosen's a topical troop, at least. I'm alright. Just slogging through this YouTube life. Been 5 years. Of course, it's not my whole life, but it's what I wake up in the morning and do first thing, so what does that say? The Possessed King. Usually you can tell what you're most, like, passionate about by what you do first thing. And pretty much every day, the first thing I do is something with YouTube. Alright, yeah, what am I? The Possessed King. Okay, so Mountain Crusher. Is it called Mountain Hammer, like in a different country? Because I see a lot of people calling it Mountain Hammer. And I always just think they're getting it wrong, but maybe it's called something else, like in a different country, you know? Is it called the Mountain Hammer anywhere? Does anybody know? Now I gotta make my own banner in class, because we got lots of brown. We got a couple green. We have no red. There we go, that's perfect. Probably go like Titan class. Unless they're all like the same typing. We got Monster, Divine Fae, Daemon Human, so no. Alright, let's see what's up with this team. Somebody suggested Travis. Oh, maybe. Could be. You might be right, L. Congrats to all the new Rope Dart mains this week. Yeah, anybody that got Rope Dart. If you didn't get Rope Dart this week, that sucks. I hope you're like a level 200 or under if you didn't get Rope Dart. Yeah, he could have meant the Wild Queen, I guess. Or the Wild King instead of TPK. There's too many of those TPK, TWQ, and TWK, and... Like, I probably need a Green Storm for this team now that I think about it. Because Yasmin is our main damage dealer. It kind of relies on a green loop. And I got a brown storm going. Maybe I can turn the tide here, though. Because you never really want to cast this guy. He can just transform something and it gets to be annoying. He doesn't do enough damage to make it worth it. But then you got the Cockatrice, who's making brown. And he's entangling. We're already entangling. We're already making brown, like, I don't know. We already got a mana generator. Kinda want a green storm. You can maybe put like a Queen Beatrix on this team instead of the Cockatrice or something. I don't know. She goes good on everything though. Except for L's teams, right? I don't think you like her, right? Queen Beatrix. Let's get this red out of here. Hey, it won! Yo, Dark Lord Sauron! Kenny Mix. Drager is everybody's yeah. I don't think it would be the Wild King though, because there's like no yellow. Let's try it with Archer. Like a green storm, 50% start. The only reason I'm even trying this again is because Yasmin is available right now, so... Right? Or what? She was available, yeah. I just did that. I'm like a goldfish. Try with Archer now. I used to use Yasmin. When there wasn't so many options for delves, I would use Yasmin and like High King Iron Gut, I think. You needed like an entangle to not get scalded to dust. So you'd use like Sylvanamora or Yasmin's Chosen or something. That's another one of those back in the days things. But now that we have a green storm, I'm hoping this actually loops. Kinda is. Went a little faster at least.
They will feel my fury.
The bee cheese. The honey. Honey is bee cheese. Alright, one more time with this one. Maybe we'll try it in difficulty 12 since I already got PvP to tier 1 now. There's no reason. I don't like doing things when there's no reason to do it. Let's just go to a random... Where did I go? I went to a kingdom and it was like super easy and I can't remember which one it was. I was just screwing around doing difficulty 12. And one of them was like so easy. Not easy, but comparatively. Relatively easy. Alright. Got the yellow. I mean, now's the only time that I would even think about using Cockatrice. There we go. See, and what happened? You cast the Mountain Crusher, now you have a Brown Storm instead, and that's dumb. Maybe a different weapon. I mean, this guy's... does keep getting up, kinda. I wish I had Nisha, though. I should have changed to Nisha since I got out of PvP. I think it'll work, but it's gonna take a minute. They will feel my fury. Who else says that? There's another troop that says that, right? Is it Phoenicia? Somebody says, they will feel my fury. What's up, Rich? Alright, so that's that. Travis's team. Thank you for coming to the live stream and stuff. Leaving a comment. Yeah, Phoenicia says it. So Yasmin says it. Phoenicia says it. Alright, who else wants a team? Who was next? A gold farting team. I'm laughing at that more than once. Alright, I think the next one is Kenny Mix, right? Nightwing, Shadow Dragon, Staff of Insanity, or Airy. That's interesting. Elle says, I've been playing a lot of PvP for Guild Wars team practice and trials and class leveling. It's not a bad thing to do. Definitely get to tier 1 every week, I would say. It's a good place to gold farm. But I do less and less of it. The further I get into the game, I do less and less PvP. Guild Wars, and to get to tier 1. And maybe one day to try for pets and stuff, but I think there's definitely a portion of the game in like the early, late game, mid-late game where you don't do as much PvP. You don't need gold that bad. You know, you can get class experience other places. Gold's easier to come by through the vault event now. It's like just pets, really, for endgame. For PvP. Alright, let's get rid of this one and try Kenny Mix's team. The Unicorn Banner. Zachi does it too. Alright, Nightwing. I don't think I've ever used Nightwing. Oh, Nightwing. Yeah, I have. Kinda loopy. Good for a raid event. Nightwing, Shadow Dragon, Staff of Insanity, or Airy. I haven't used or Airy much either. Starstorm. Shadow Dragon. I don't use any of these troops. It's kind of interesting. And you said Staff of Insanity. I like that weapon. I never get to use it, though. Come on, man. It's one of those or weapons, you know? Drain 5 mana from all enemies, or give 13 magic to all their allies, or create 12 purple gems. It's got like no good perks on it, but I don't like that we have the same mana here. Exactly the same, but it's okay, we'll try it. Alright, what's the order here? Alright, let's see how it goes. You said Unicorn Banner? I wish they had just put them in alphabetical order. Like, I know they are, like, I don't know the kingdom for the unicorn banner. It's probably Silverglade, huh? Yep. Double purple, yellow, minus red. Good banner. Good banner. What's the class? Beast Mystic. Dragon. Construct Mystic. Could go Archmagus. Then you can be a Mystic too. %50 start. Bonus purple. Or lightning strike. We should be doing some... Alright, let's see what's up. I like Nightwing. It's not good or anything. It's okay. I wish I used it more. Same with Orrery. Like, they're cool troops. Like, everything on this team is cool, but I never use it. Because they're not, like, meta. This looks like one of those teams, like, I wanna use this, I wanna use this, and I wanna use this, you know? I never get to use them. Let's make a team. But it's kind of synergetic, too. Bunch of yellow and purple and whatnot. Should probably try it right now. Yellow gems to purple. Guess we should do that if we got it. Oh, you pick an enemy here? Sweet. Too bad we don't have alignment. Now we do. Hey, this is kind of cool. I like it. You can kind of go back and forth. I remember using a team like this a long time ago. It's fun. What's the ding supposed to be? What is dinging? You hear the ding? Like, what is that? Why is Nightwing dinging? Ding! Like, I was looking at his spell. Is there a bell on it? Like, where's the ding? Is it like a butler or something? Somebody walks in and hits a little bell? I need service. Ready, everybody? I need service. I need service. What is the Shadow Dragon saying? Now I'm interested in what all these, why do they do the audio that they do on each troop? Like, why is this a ding? Like, you walk into a hotel and hit the ding thing. The bell. This guy, like, says something. It's a dragon. It's a talking dragon. I wonder what Orrery says. Glorfindel says, okay, we are past the 90-minute mark, so top 10 knockers of war, Big Brown, Flush It Down, Deep Delve, Pure Faction, knockers of war, educational purposes. You know all the little inside jokes, don't you? Beg for mercy. What up, man? Drager says, I'm doing PvP right now. The old Yao Gui meta is still fun. Yeah, it's one of the best teams with no mythic. It's got the best legendary troop. There's a... Like, you can almost say Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game, right? And Yao Gui's the best legendary. Is anybody going to argue with those two? Like, Mythic, it's hard. Like, you could probably say Zolgoth for Mythic. I should do a video on that too, man. I'm giving out too many ideas. I need to stick to Discord private messages, or just keep my mouth shut, or just write it on my whiteboard instead of thinking out loud on live stream where everybody can hear. What up, Beg? I'm doing okay, man. My answer to that today is slogging through this YouTube life. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, we don't use brown here. Let's get this extra turn. And we'll try for that one up top, maybe. We got a purple storm, so it's a good time to try it. Got it. Now we're looking at Shadow Dragon. That conversion. Making sure I don't have any extra turns. I'm going to cast Nightwing, I think. Nope, got to get this first. Now let's hear the ding. We walk into the hotel. We demand service. Alright. What does this guy say? I can't hear what it's saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing Mana Surge. Blue. Yeah, see, what was that? Oh, legendary. Maybe it just roars and I can't hear it over all the explosions. Let's leave the purple for the Nightwing. Ding! Looking for Shadow Dragon. Don't have it. So, ding! Get rid of this blue. Looking for Shadow Dragon. Don't have it, so ding. We got Shadow Dragon now. Mana Surge. Alright. Let's get rid of this blue. Alright. We demand service. Got our conversion. We demand service. Shadow Dragon. Demand service. We're like that annoying customer that hits it way too many times. I don't think we have... Okay. We finally get to cast something else. So... I want to see what this guy says. So I probably shouldn't. Let's do the 2 bombs. Couldn't hear anything there. Demand service. On the train, we have one of those bells. Of course he hit the guy with 1 HP. Ding! L says he's in the microwave, means he's cooked. Kenny Mix has another team. Who Lock Fam is here. How's it going? 3 brown in the last make extra turn. Did I miss something? Drager says I didn't get the moon. He's supposed to be out on Switch this week. Opened a lot of keys for that. Yeah, make sure you wait on that kind of stuff. Remember helicoptering? And I say that because like the devs don't always do what they're supposed to do. So that's another good reason to not go after stuff as soon as it's supposed to be somewhere. You want to like wait and make sure other people are getting it first. Like ask around, ask your guild, ask the forum, asking global, I don't know, ask in this chat, make sure it's actually there. That's what I always do. Like when I was going for the chariot or whatever. I wanted to I waited till people were telling me that they got it and that it was there. I was like a week or 2 late on it because I wasn't trying to waste my vault keys. Same with the new Mythic on Friday. If you wake up right at reset, You never know. They could have been sleeping, and they forgot to put it in there. And if you, like, use all your keys and just think you're unlucky, and then they put out a message like, oops, there was a bug. We're sorry. Here's 50 gems. You're like, what? 50 gems? I just spent all my keys. You're going to give me 50 gems in the mail? That's why you should wait, because you just expect them to screw it up, you know? Expect them to screw it up. This team was fun, though. I'm going to call it Demand Service. I don't know. I didn't use the weapon at all. And it's the same mana as the Shadow Dragon. You could probably do something with that. I mean, I think that's why some of y'all are giving me teams, just to... I mean, of course, to see me use it and see what I think, but to get a little bit of advice. Like, you don't have to take it. But if I were you, I would think of maybe a different weapon. It uses the same exact thing as Shadow Dragon, even though you're making a bunch of purple and yellow, and, like, it should be fine. I just didn't use it one time, like, at all. Maybe find a weapon that uses, like, I don't know, brown or red or something. Like, throw that color in there. Green. Like, you got all yellow, all purple, and blue. Like, 3 colors. So we're missing 3 colors. You could go find you a red or a brown or a green weapon or something. Even just Essence of Evil. Throw that right there in the middle. Be a little explosion that F's them up. Or Ares block too. But he's there for his storm. So it's not as big of a deal. Like, if you're doing something for, like, a mana start or a storm, then it's not as bad to, like, fully block them in. But, like, the weapon, we did nothing with it. And it's fully blocked in. But, so you could use a different weapon, basically. Like, that would be my main advice with this team. Like, I think you can make it even better if you find a different weapon that doesn't use purple and yellow. That way you can soak up some other color. Let's see here. Any other teams? Kenny Mix says Hydra, Sycorax, Osha's Tome, Jar of Eyes, or Jar of Eyes, Mistralis. I like the Sycorax Mistralis. I don't know about the Hydra, but I'll try it. Yo, Chad Angelo, how's it going? It's the other Chad. L says my favorite blue team is Sycorax, Mistralis, Jar of Eyes, TPK, Assassin Class. It's not Vault weekend, is it? Says Daniel. Next weekend is Vault for PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. It might be for Switch, I don't know. I already forgot what Switch is doing this week. Because it's Sunday, and it was last Sunday when I was looking at it. And I don't play on Switch. You keep writing it that way. Chad says, just came up for air in lurker mode, taking a sniper's break. Ooh, baby, I remember you said you was going over there to the U. Did you get any, kills? Probably shouldn't be asking that. Chad Angelo's a sniper, and I think he's over there in the U. Daniel says, okay, cheers, I was worried. Unless it's Switch, man. I'm not sure about Switch. Glorfindel says, a fun team is Thrall, Reflection of Good, Shabanu, and Skeleton. The goal is to boost Hydra health and let him get hit so you can do damage. That's kind of cool. I think the Mistralis and the Sycorax are going to take care of everything before that happens, but we can try it out. Let me see if somebody else has a team, and then I'll, because I just did one of yours, you know? I did an Elgin's team already, I think, right? We'll try Glorfindel since he hasn't given one yet. Thrall, Reflection of Good, Shabanu, and Skeleton. Huh. Let's try it. Trying to be more open-minded, you know? Thrall. I'm looking in the weapons for Thrall, you guys. I'm S-ing the... I always say that, and I mean smoking crack, and it sounds like... worse than that. Let's see. Thrall. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yo, Joshua, what's up, man? Okay, we got Thrall. I don't even remember the other troops because they're Shabanu and Skeleton. Okay, we just go to the S's. Shabana Vespera. I need to start doing some live streams on the other games. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that quite a bit, at least once a week. I've been like all Gems of War all the time, live streaming. It's the only thing keeping me alive, though, so... It's like I'm doggy paddling, and I would have to stop doggy paddling and go under the water and start drowning if I wanted to live stream another game. Skeleton. That's how I feel, anyway. Kind of like doggy paddling. Gems of War is the doggy paddle. Where is Skeleton? Down here. There he is. That's a lot of purple. I guess Shabanu will be okay there. Make a bunch of purple. Reflection of Good.
They shall feel my fury.
Thrall, Reflection of Good, Shabanu. Thrall, Reflection of Good, Shabanu, Skeleton. This is funny. I think it's gonna be fun. Archmagus. Banner. Definitely a bunch of purple. That's for sure. And then it doesn't matter. Purple or yellow, purple or blue. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious. Wild King for Yellow Tower of Doom, anyone? Says Joshua. I think it could do that, yeah. I don't know. You might want to be... You definitely want, like, some sort of entangle or barrier or something for those skulls coming back at you later on, you know what I mean? But early on, yeah, for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you don't know what you're gonna do on Tower of Doom, you can always use your Guild Wars team. So like your yellow Guild Wars team, if it's yellow Tower of Doom. Just for a start, let's say like you're waiting for Sinnycool's video on Monday or Tuesday, and you don't know what to do, but you want to start, you can just use your Guild Wars team for Tower of Doom. Get started. And I might even do that. So what are we using to kill them? Guess skulls? You could build up your, like, we could just keep doing this if we wanted to. Why'd it make yellow? Random allies, okay. I don't use Shabana very much. Like, how are we supposed to kill people with this team? Hope for incidental skulls. You could use the skeleton, I guess, but then they're gonna have skulls coming back at you. Maybe you do like... Let's try this. think I figured it out. Skeleton for the kills. And then it's kind of fun. Oops, pushed the wrong thing. Dang it. I was getting on a roll there. If you got this, cast it. And then, if you don't, cast Shabanu. Hey, there they go. Peace out. Yeah, this is a fun team. I gotta figure it out though. I think I did. Like cast Skeleton if you got it, and then if you don't, cast Shabanu, and then you'll get it, then you cast it, then you go back and forth with Shabanu and Skeleton kinda. Should've done the purple. Gotta get somebody up. Somebody. Alright, here we go. It's the skeleton show. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's take that so we can do this. Let's do this. Gotta do him whenever we got him. When we don't, we do this. Gotta do him whenever we got him. If we don't, we do this. Got that. Got that. Dude, he's not up, so do this. He's up. Do that. He's not. Do this. He's up. Do that. He's not. Do this. He's up. Do that. Huh. That's fun. Yeah, you could cast the ROG on the Thrall, you're right. Gems of War is a good game, yep. I think it's one of those games you gotta give it a chance and then think of it as an RPG. I think people look at it, like I said earlier, but it's like its biggest downfall. Is people look at it as a match 3 that's like Candy Crush or something before they even try it, before anybody even tells them about it, before they even know how to play it, before they even know anything about it. They just look at it like it's a match 3. And it's way heavier weighted towards an RPG than a match 3. So all the RPG people out there are looking at it like, nah, no way, bro, I'm not playing that. And then like all the match 3 people come in and they think it's that, and then it's too hard. So that's why we have all these beginners that are playing a match 3, they think, and they're having all this trouble with like the new World Quest and stuff, because they're used to playing like Candy Crush or Five Nights at Freddy's or something, but it's like a RPG. You gotta have a tank and a mana generator and a synergetic team, and you gotta level stuff up and get stats, and like this part of the game is not the whole, like the board with the gems on it, that's not the whole game. Like you got spells, you got troops, you got tanks and mana generators and spellcasters and stuff. It's not just the gems on the board. And it probably get... I'm just thinking like a beginner, like... Before I even start playing, like... The first impression, you know? What's the first impression that Gems of War gives people? I guarantee it's a match 3, not RPG. Gonna do this. Gonna do that. Gotta cast this. This team, like, makes me, silent for some reason. Like, looking, do I have it or no? Do I do this or that? You're building stats, right? Like, she gives 30 to a random skill on an ally. And then repeats 2 times. So hopefully you would be building your attack, but I guess it's just random. I'm glad you showed me this. It's kind of fun. Not everything always has to be like super meta. Like some things can be fun. Be interesting. I'm like sick of meta almost. Difficulty 12 Explorer 2. I don't know if that's the biggest, best place, but it's what I was doing at the time, so. Should've took that brown. It's still there though. Just to get rid of it. No skulls, man. A nice skull storm would be cool here. Maybe I should use a different class or something. Or no, I could just switch. I could switch my perks or my talents. I think there's a skull storm on this class. Playing it safe. Of course it's summoned. Ugh, come on, man. Come on, where you at, bro? There you are. I need to put that Skull Storm on. So I might try this team one more time, sorry. There we go. They hardly get a turn. You're right about that. You cast Shabanu until Thrall attack goes up. Skeleton gets extra turn. Right. So I think that's what I was doing, right? Alright, Mr. Taz. See ya, dude. Joshua says, I was thinking about crafting that silver glaive, but then I realized I already have Queen Aurora. Yeah, I feel ya. Candy Crush will always be the best match 3 game, in my opinion. This game is great because it's not trying to be another Candy Crush. Yeah, that's what I think. People look at it like it's trying to be a Candy Crush clone when it's not. It's not even close. Right, Puzzle Quest. I never played Puzzle Quest. Thrall attack 597. Joshua says, I only play Candy Crush when I didn't want to do anything else, but it's a great game for that purpose, although sometimes the lives mechanic does get in the way. I've never played it at all. I've never played any match 3. That's why it's weird that I chose this game, but I saw the RPG part. Looked past the match 3. I want to try one thing here, and I might be about done for the day, y'all. I just want to... What did I do? Remember, check out the spoiler video, y'all. It came out yesterday, so I know it's probably buried in your feed, but look me up and watch that video, the spoilers. Tomorrow's weekly preview. I might put something else out later tonight. I want this. Might help. It was doing nothing else here, so it can do nothing but help. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, I've never played Candy Crush or Puzzle Quest, so it's weird that I even found this game. Seems like you either played one or the other to get to this. Blue? I need purple. Come on, purple. There we go. That just gets us started. So now we have the Skull Storm. Everything should be a little bit better. It's gone already, though, is it? Man, that went away quickly. Should call this team the Make Sinny Quiet team. I don't know why it's doing that to me. I feel like I need to concentrate. I'm trying to, like, make it look good, I guess. Do the right moves at the right time. You gotta know when to cast the Shyvana and when to cast the Skeleton. You could just build your attack with the Shyvana over and over, but I kinda like the way I'm doing it. It's still loopy, you know? We're killing things a little bit sooner. What about one of those worms on this team or something? Make the skulls. That was a good battle. Yeah, finger the thumb before you leave, please. I think I'm done for the day, y'all. Appreciate you, though. Like I said, go check out the spoiler video, please. Leave a comment, hit like. I might put out another video later today, we'll see. If not, weekly preview tomorrow by noon at the latest, and probably sooner, because summer stuff is happening earlier. So I don't have to go, like, drive for 2 hours around to different schools in the morning or whatever. But yeah. Anything else before I go? Any questions? Any statements? Drager says already commented on that. Yeah. We already talked about this, huh? You know how it goes. Elgin says, I used to play a lot of the early PopCap stuff and similar when Real Arcade was still a thing. Joshua says, logic puzzles are also great for downtime. I have a good book full of a variety of logic puzzles. They help me to find ways to solve something that I normally wouldn't think of. Usually I think, like, work your way backwards type of stuff. Like, what's my goal? And then work your way backwards. I like thinking like that. Like, I want this. What do I need to do to get to that? And then you think, what's the thing right before that? Okay, what's the thing before that, before that, before that? What do I need to do right now to get to the, you know. Kenny Mix says, don't forget to try out the other team. What is it? Let me catch up in chat and then I'll go look for it. Reynaldo, you get credit, bro. I lost my spot. Kenny Mix don't even play Candy Crush. Drager says, already commented. Elgins. Joshua, Kenny Mix. Joshua says, I haven't played Puzzle Quest, but I probably, since I'm trying to cut back on what games I do play to make room for more of great titles in the PS Plus and EA Play Vault. I think that's something I used to do that I wish I was still doing was, I would play, like, the free games on PS Plus or whatever. I think that's a little niche somebody could get into and make a channel around. I was trying it for a while, but it was when I was not as... Like, it'd probably be better to try now than it was back then. No problem, Glorfindel. It was fun. Chad says, as punishment, I make my prisoners do my quests on my other accounts. If they don't, then I make them run for long-range shots. Alright, let me see what Kenny Mix's other team was before we go. We'll do a couple more battles. At least one. Oh yeah, the Hydra one. Hydra, Sycorax, Osh's Tome, or Jar of Eyes, Mistralis. Yeah, I'm kind of been having fun with Sycorax Mistralis, so we can try it out. That team was kind of fun. I might keep that one. I don't know why I keep Tannenbaum. I just do. I don't know. I need more spots. Maybe I'll get rid of my own team. Yeah, already. I don't know. I might need to do a video, though. We can get rid of Mithrillion. I remember that one. I'll be able to remember it. It's Glaceon Bloodhammer with Mithrillion, pretty much. Anyway. I probably could have just changed one of those other teams real quick. But I'm a dummy. I like to do things the hard way. Hydra. I don't think I've ever used Hydra once, because it looks so bad. It's one of the worst legendaries in the game. It does scatter damage boosted by its missing life. So it has to be almost dead. Anything that relies on things dying on your own team, usually one of the worst. Alright, anyway. Sycorax and Mistralis. But it's interesting that you're trying to use it, so credit for that. Sycorax. Okay, weapon you said Jar or Osh's Tome, so let's look at them both. Jar is green, blue, it makes a blue storm, and has a summon, it blows up brown. Osh's Tome explodes 4 gems for each blue ally and each elemental ally. They're all blue. Blue, yellow. 2 elemental allies. Yeah, they're both good. I mean, the safer option would be the Jar. And, like, probably the... I think they're both viable. I think I'll go with Jar. I'll play it safe.
They shall feel my fury.
And then I gotta put them in the right order. Hydra, Sycorax. I said deja vu. You guys ever have that? What does that mean when you have deja vu? Doesn't that mean something? Other than, like, you feel like you already did this before? Like, you know how, like, your ear itches, somebody's talking about you? Isn't there something, like, with deja vu? Blue and what? We got red, blue, green, brown, yellow. What are we missing? We got green, we got blue, we got red, we got yellow. We're missing purple. Then what class? Doesn't matter what class. Assassin, or wait. I don't know if you said a class. Kenny Mix. probably have moved to another timeline. Alright, I'm just gonna do Frost Mage. It's tiredness, actual brain lag. That's funny. Could be tired. I know I'm tired, but... Is that why I'm having deja vu then? Kind of a weird feeling, like you've already done this before, this exact thing. Alright, so we don't want to cast this until it's losing its life, but we're boosting its life. Like how? I don't get it. You know? The Sycorax is gonna... Unless you just don't cast it on blue or red. It's boosted by its missing life, you know? How are you supposed to do that? That's the whole problem with this guy. Like, you can't reliably lower its life without it just dying. And then Sycorax is giving it life. So I'd have to, like, not cast on blue, I guess. But then our whole team is freaking blue, so that's just... That's weird. It's kind of like a conundrum here. Gotta cast Mistralis. The Mistralis Sycorax is gonna win by itself. The Hydra part is the part I don't get at all. Now that I think about it. But Mistralis Sycorax will win by itself, so... I'll just keep casting on Brown, casting Mistralis, getting an extra turn, casting on Brown. Casting Mistralis. You know what I mean? Like with the Hydra? If I cast Sycorax on blue, it's gonna gain life. If I don't cast Sycorax on blue, I'm doing myself a disservice because my whole team's freaking blue. And... Like, I need to trade him up, of course, but then he gains 2 life on 4 or 5 gym matches too. Like, what the heck? This troop is like the worst troop in the game. It just is. It's like, it gains 2 life from 4 or 5 gym matches, but it does scatter damage boosted by my missing life. It's like going against its own self. And then the Sycorax gives life to all allies. This thing needs a team that steals its life or something. That's funny. Boosting his life to 500, then let it get... But you need an Ice Storm. But why Hydra? Hydra only... does extra damage if it's missing. Oh, okay, I feel ya. I mean, if that counts, does that count? You boost it up and then it loses? That's just gonna take forever, though. If that's the way it works, that might be okay. I see what you're thinking. But everything, like, by the time you do all that, Mistralis is just gonna kill everything before you even get to that point. I see what you're saying, though, but you have to, like, do all this other stuff before that happens, and by then, Mistralis has already killed the other team. Because you're not just going to not cast a free damage dealer with an extra turn on it, just to use a Hydra for... You know what I'm saying? It's going around your ass to get your elbow to make Hydra work. Maybe, if it works like that. I don't know... Does it count if you build its life all the way up and then it loses life? Or does it only count, like, under 115? That's a lot of work just to use this troop. That was a good idea, though. I see what you were doing there. Like, now that I think about it more, but... You have to boost it all the way up and then let it lose a bunch of life and then cast it. And by that time, you know what I'm saying? The Mistralis is already casted like 5 times probably and already won. Alright. Thank you for joining me today. Everybody like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. I'd appreciate it if you go watch the spoiler video, man. People stealing my swag. So don't let them win. They're gonna win anyway, because that's just how it works these days. So you gotta help me battle back. Would really appreciate it. At least make it not look embarrassing. But thanks for joining me today. Kenny Mix, Elgin's Toy, Chad Angelo, Joshua. Somebody steals your video and then gets more views on it. That's annoying. And then other people doing videos on stuff I did. Like, that was fine, but you see what I'm saying? Like, so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with YouTube. Joshua, Chad, Elgins, Glorfindel. Not you guys, though. Funky Town, Kenny Mix, Dragor, Reynaldo. Sometimes I wish EverQuest would just pop off and I could get away from all these other Gems of War channels. Glorfindel, Dragor, Joshua, Mr. Taz, Kenny Mix, Daniel, Chad Angelo. Stay safe over there, Chad. Daniel, Elgins, Drager, Kenny Mix, Who Lock Fam. Good to see ya. Beg for Mercy. Glorfindel, Rich Kaufman, Dark Lord Sauron. Chad is a freaking legend. Thanks, man. Marty McFly. King was here. Tim was here. Maka was here. Mr. Taz was here. Drager, Degen, Travis. Tried extra teams today, you know? Trying. Boomstick Fancy Pants. Egg Chin was here. I didn't see you there. Sorry, Egg Chin. But hey, I see you now. Mr. Taz, Degen. Glorfindel's a freaking legend. Elgin's Toy's a freaking legend with the 5. Glorfindel with the 5. Robert with the 5. Freaking legend. Stop looking at me, Schwan. Boomstick. Shannon. Roman B was here. I think I missed Roman B. I need to quit missing people. Let's hit him with the wrench. Funky Town. Go-Go was here. Florian. Elgin's Toy was number 1. Thank you so much. Alright, back to the bottom. Yeah, I missed like 2 people today, y'all. Is it worth getting Rope Dart? 100%. Best weapon in the game, arguably. So yes. The answer is yes, for sure. Hey, no problem, Jam Ricks. Shout out to the lurkers out there. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the lurkers. Finger that thumb before you leave, though, if you're lurking. I know everybody chatting already hit the thumb. And all them lurkers, those are the ones that forget, the lurkers. They put it on, they're busy, they're doing something. They got stuff to do, but they still put me on there, so I appreciate it. But then they forget to finger the thumb because the stream just ends and they're still doing stuff, and then... So, you're lurking, remember to finger the thumb. Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Appreciate y'all. Spoilers video. Spoiler. Weekly preview tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out. Thank you so much. You guys are the best.